Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Salome's Learning Corner. Okay, we've been dealing on my book, How to Train Up a Child. I said you can get your own copy in Amazon.com. Okay, just look for How to Train Up a Child by Minister Salome Ikem. How to Train Up a Child. I've been working with kids for more than 15 years. And I've been having a lot of questions. That's why I decided to write this book, How to Train Up a Child. It is loaded with a lot of information that will help you greatly in bringing your little ones up. Okay, training them. Okay, today we're going to be talking about training your child. How do you train up your child? Sometimes when we say train, some people think it's harsh. You have to be harsh, you have to be too hard with your kids. That means training. Nope, that does not mean training. Train up a child in the way it should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22 verse 6. To train means to teach them, to teach your kids a particular skill or a type of behavior through practice. It is not one day. That's why I always advise the earlier the better. Catch them young. Catch them young. The earlier the better, because if you can't train them at 1, you will not be able to train them at 2. If you can't train them at 2, you will not be able to get it at 3, and it keeps going. Okay, so the earlier the better. To train means to teach them a particular skill or a type of behavior through practice and instruction over a period of time. Okay, over a period of time. When we train our children in the Lord, we are guiding both their behavior and their skills. You can teach your child how to cook dinner, a helpful skills. Once they are living on their own, they can know how to cook, right? You can also teach them how to respond to bullies, stand up for themselves, and show compassion to their peers. Okay, so whatever you teach them is what they learn. Let us not allow the world to train our kids for us. Let us not allow social media to train up our kids for us. Training should start from home, not outside. You cannot train your kids outside. When you go in public, you see your kids misbehaving, that's when you want to stand up and say, oh, stop it. You are not supposed to do that. No, training must start from inside, from home. We the parents, we are the first teachers. Let us not depend on, oh, when they go to school they're gonna learn it. Nope, we are their first teachers. We are the ones that God has given the responsibility to train up our kids. Not the police, not social media, not the teachers. We the parents, we are the one that God has given the responsibility. So let us train them rightly through instruction. And we train our kids through what? Through our own behavior, what they see us do, how they see us talk to people, what they see us do at home. That's how we start training them. Okay, how the world sees discipline. However, it seems like parents have forgotten how to train their kids. Imagine you are sitting in the living room of someone's home and your child just came down with a PJs and do not ask you, went straight to the refrigerator and gets a popsicle, and you tell the child, nope, it's not time for you, it's not right for you to take the popsicle, go put it back. The child look up to you and laugh and go back to the refrigerator and grab it. What will you do? You know why the child laugh? Because many a times the child knows that when mommy is not serious, when you say something, you are not serious about it. So kids learn through that. When you say something to them, when you say stop it, that is not nice, are you serious about it? Do you really sure that that is not nice? So you have to think about it. Whatever you are telling your kids, are you sure about it? Are you showing it to them that that is not nice? Because if that kids look at you and laugh, he or she is saying in their heart, oh, mommy, you are not serious. You can do me nothing. So how will they learn? Okay, so let us be mindful what we do and how we tell them if we are serious or what if we are not serious. Don't tell them something that you can't do. If you say, okay, you did something wrong, I'm going to put you in timeout, even if it's 5 minutes, put them in timeout. Let them know that, oh, if I do something wrong, my mom is going to put me on timeout. Don't say, I'm going to put you on timeout. Then at the end, you do not put them on timeout. They start calculating, oh, mommy can just say it, she will not do anything. Some kids, they got their parents on the palm of their hands. So let us be careful how we train them. Okay? Let us be careful. Why your child needs your help? Your child needs your help. Behold, children are in heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb a reward. Psalms 127 verse 3. Children need to be raised. Let us not allow them to raise themselves. They are not going to raise themselves. They are exposed to so much wickedness in the world today. They can't make decisions on what's right or wrong by themselves, unless by the grace of God. You have taught them. You've taught them how. Unless by the grace of God, you have taught them how. In our current culture, parents fail in so many ways. Children are the ones leading their parents. For sure, I have seen that a lot. Children are the one leading their parents. We have turned it upside down. Our instruction from God is for us to train up our children in the way of the Lord. But it is going the other way around. The children are the one leading the parents. They are the one telling the parents what to do instead of we parents telling them what to do, showing them the way, showing them right or wrong. It's so sad, but it's true. Okay? In our current culture, parents failed in so many ways. Children are the ones leading their parents instead of the other way around. Parents says it's just the system, but that's merely an excuse. The parenting philosophy I've seen is this: let kids do whatever they want, let them try everything and make their decisions on their own. This is very wrong. This isn't what the Bible tells us about parenting. The Bible tells us that we have a responsibility to discipline our children. You don't realize a child to do whatever. You don't release a child to do whatever they want to do. You give them restrictions. Give them restrictions. Okay? Tell them the do's and the don'ts. Just as when we have the Bible, there is where our instructions are. There is where our do's and don'ts are. That is how we as parents, we should tell our kids the do's and the don'ts, what they're supposed to do and what they are not supposed to do. Sometimes they don't know when something is dangerous unless we tell them. Each child needs limitation and instruction to stay safe. Each child, they need limitation and instruction to stay safe. If you let them do whatever they want to do, you are destroying their lives. You don't love them. That is not love. That is not the type of love that God expects from us. So let us train our kids rightly. That is what God demands from us. We are custodians of those kids. And like I've been always saying, we have to give account of however way we train them. If you don't learn how to take instruction as a child, you won't be able to do it as an adult. If they don't learn how to take instruction as a child, they won't be able to do it as an adult. And like I said earlier, training starts from the home, not outside, not in public. If they don't learn how to take instruction at home, they won't be able to take instruction in public. Okay, even God gives us some boundaries we cannot cross. Boundaries we have to obey for our own good. Your child needs to understand what good decisions really are, and for that they need our help. So let us try to help these kids to make the right decision. When it's, don't be afraid to tell your child you are not supposed to do this. I've seen some parents that literally they are afraid to tell their kids, oh, he's going to get mad at me, he's going to get mad at me. It's better for him to get mad at you at the earlier age than something worse happen to him later on. Let them learn to take instructions. Instructions start at home. Set boundaries. You don't take this unless you ask me. Tell them. Give them limitation. You don't just go open the refrigerator and take whatever you want to know. You have to ask for it. Learn them the magic word. Say please and thank you. These little things count. Even at home, don't say, oh, because I'm the parent, oh, it's okay. If he or she doesn't say it to me, that's fine. He or she will not be able to say it to somebody else. So let's training start at home. Let's give them instructions. Let's give them limitations. Let's give them boundaries. That's how training starts. Let us try to train up our children because they are our future leaders. I'm going to stop right here for now. Okay, like I said, you can get your copies from Amazon.com, How to Train Up a Child by Minister Salome Ikem. And I do counseling for kids. If you need my help with your child, call me 571-991-4520. I'll be right there to walk you through. God bless you.